Hello YouTube. Welcome to the weekly haul video. I think 20. Got a bunch of new Hot Wheels, some new M2, autoworld, Matchbox. So let's go ahead and start checking these out. First up, stopped in Walmart and they had 6 autoworld hanging on the peg. It was like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I started flipping through them, and this was at the back of them. So, found an ultra red. I've probably only found a handful of ultra reds in the wild, and this was the first one I found this year. So, extremely happy finding ultra red. If you watch my videos, you know autoworld is my favorite brand to collect. I'm trying to complete every release that they've ever had, including Ultra Reds, but not including the Raws. So, really happy to have this one. I'm not going to crack it open today. And then, got a couple M2 Skylines. This is a casting I am trying to complete from M2. I don't collect a whole lot of M2s, but I love this Nissan Skyline from M2. The greenlight is a little bit better. The engine on the greenlight's like the most detailed engine I've ever seen in 1/64th. But this was out before the greenlight, so I already was trying to complete this. I don't think there's too many that I need. I'm not going to go after like the exclusives, like the Mexican toy show exclusives and all them ones. And I'm not going after any of the chases. I don't have any of the chases of this. But I am trying to complete all the regular releases that come out and that you can find at Walmart. So, really happy to have that one. I know Hot Wheels did this race livery, so I think Kyosho did, and a couple other brands, but the M2 looks really awesome. And then this one, limited to 6,000 pieces. The other one's limited to 7,000 pieces. Found these at the same Walmart at 2 different times, but didn't have either one of them. Not going to crack them open in this video. I don't have a screwdriver handy, or I would. And then the only thing I got in the mail was this 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This is a really hard to find variation that doesn't have the fin. Almost all of these have a rear spoiler, so there's 2 variations that don't, and then an ultra red of this that doesn't have the rear spoiler. I think this was release 3 from or series 3, 2014, 2015. So I still need the other 2 variations of this one. The Mach 1, definitely trying to get every variation ever released. So I think the other 2 are the only 2 I need to complete this. And I'm not cracking that one open today either. It will get cracked open eventually. It might wait until I get all 3 of them. And then we got this Matchbox. I haven't been buying all the opening feature ones. I think I will pick up the Porsche. I do like the Porsche. But I'm really getting picky with the die-cast I buy. And the Hot Wheels, they're only $1, but I keep buying them and wondering why. Why do I keep buying all these? But it's hard to pass them up when they're only $1. There's so many castings from Hot Wheels that I collect, and they release them in so many different variations, it just gets really ridiculous. Now, this is a Buick Riviera convertible. And it's an 83. That's crazy, an 83. So the 80s Rivieras aren't real desirable, but it's awesome a diecast company made it. So it looks really good. They did a really good job with the opening doors. Of course, you know I bought it because it's burgundy. Can't pass up the burgundy. Tinted windshield and the brown interior, that looks good on it too. Doors open and close nicely. Now these are the cheaper ones with the opening feature. I think they're like $150, $250, something like that. They have plastic tires, plastic bays. Then they have the ones that I think are like $5. I think they do have real riders, or most of them do, but really cool. Looks really good. I'm really impressed with this casting. Mirrors look good on it. Really good looking casting. Don't get detail on the front or the back. Could at least throw a little bit of detail on it. I'm pretty sure they're $249. And I picked up this 2000 Nissan Xterra. I'll probably pick up every release of this one. I really like this Nissan Xterra. I got a few other releases of it. I think the first release came out when Toys R Us was still open. I'm pretty sure the first release of this that I know of with the opening back, I picked up from Toys R Us. You do get headlights with this one. A little bit of rear detail, but no tail lights. If they're going to put a name on it, they might as well throw the tail lights on it. No suspension with them. And then we got a bunch of Hot Wheels. So, got the Mazda RX7, which is a casting I do collect from Hot Wheels. In green. Yellow rims. Don't look bad for a $1 mainline. Then we got the Aston Martin Vulcan. This is a crazy fast supercar. It might be, I don't think they're road legal. I think they're just for track use only. Seen it on, it's not Top Gear, but it's all the guys from Top Gear. They got a new show out. Can't think of the name of it right now, but Jeremy Clarkston takes it for a test ride. Pretty funky looking car. Still happy. Hot Wheels attempted to make this casting. Only detail you get on it's the Aston Martin decal on the front hood. Besides that, it doesn't have nothing. Nothing at all. I don't know if a premium diecast maker has releases, but I kind of like to see this one in a premium release. From Mini GT or Kyosho or somebody. I've look that up on eBay. I got this Dodge Challenger drift car, which is a casting I do kind of collect. 426 on the side. Pretty sweet. Burgundy. So it will go into the Burgundy car collection. I like how it says Mopar on the side fin. That's pretty cool. Not a bad looking car. Huh. There's a paint flaw on the roof. That ain't blister rub. It doesn't come off either. You'll get that sometimes with $1 mainlines. Nice tire choice on it though. I love these tires from Hot Wheels that you can see through the 5-spoke. And a 64 Buick Riviera. I do like the older Rivieras. And I do like the ones from like the 90s. You get in them and they're just full of computers and buttons. And my uncle had one when I was a kid, and it had more stuff going on the inside than any other vehicle I've ever seen in my life. It had a little touch screen in the middle, and you could just do all kinds of stuff with it. And I love the old Buick Rivieras that have like the hump in the trunk and I think the window. Them are pretty cool looking. I don't know if they're older or newer than the 64. They're around that era. I'm not sure if any diecast company makes them. For some reason, I think Johnny Lightning did, but I picked this one up. I thought it looked really cool with the flat black paint and the skulls on it and the skull wheels. I've always been kind of a sucker for skulls and flames, so not just with diecast, but with anything in my life. Decals, stickers. I mean, I've just always been a sucker for skulls and flames. Pretty cool looking casting. I like it. I don't usually buy ones with wild paint schemes like that, but thought the skulls looked cool on it, and I thought the skull wheels match good with it, so. Then we got the second color variation of the McLaren Sienna, or Senna. McLaren Senna. I think this casting's highly, highly lacking detail. Be nice to see like a retro entertainment version of this that's full detail, front and rear. Looks pretty good though in the orange. This is a crazy supercar in real life. If anybody's wondering why they put glass in the door, it's so when you're on a racetrack and you're going around the corner, you can see the line on the side of the road, so you know how close you are to the edge of the road. That's the only reason they did it. McLaren, I mean, they really step up the game when they make a car. Like, I think it was a P1, you sat in the middle of it, so you had the best driving position, which actually made it a 3-seater. What other supercar has 3 seats in it where you can have 2 passengers? And then they made this one that has the windows in the door so you can see the edge of the road when you're racing. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, no other car manufacturer does stuff like that. But McLaren. Now, I've heard that McLarens aren't the most reliable cars and that they can get quite expensive to fix, but really wish they would do the headlights on this thing. Still looks pretty darn good in orange and black. For 99 cents, it is just so hard not to pick them up for 99 cents. And then we have the 2018 Honda Civic Type R. Now, it's funny how people go nuts over the Honda Civic, the one from the 90s. But the other one that they have, the 2-door from like the, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s, it's a peg warmer everywhere. Nobody goes nuts over it. And these newer ones, nobody goes nuts over these, but they got that one that everybody goes nuts over. Me, I'll pick up any mainline car that's a real car and has headlights and taillights. Why not for $1? A nice front detail, nice rear detail, decent wheels. Then we have the Audi RS5 Coupe. And some wheels don't look bad on it either. Nice front end detail. European plate, left-hand drive. Seems like to me if it's left-hand drive, it should have American plates on it. If they're right-hand drive, then put the European, but I think there might be a couple countries over in Europe that actually do drive on the same side that we do. I'm not positive about that. Never been to Europe, so if anybody knows, comment below. Awesome front and rear detail on this, so good looking main line for $1. And the last car we have this week is a Tesla Model S, which for a while I wasn't collecting or picking up the Teslas. I'm just not a big Tesla fan. I know people go nuts over them. Oh, it's an electric car. They got a fast 0 to 60 time. But you know what? So does a golf cart. I've been driving electric golf carts my whole life, and soon you hit that pedal, they're instantly going at their max speed. I mean, I already knew when they made an electric car it was going to be pretty much the same way. I don't know if any of you ever drove an electric car, but you pretty much push down the pedal all the way. It takes off towards its top speed, and you let off the pedal to go the speed you want. At least that's the way I drove it. Not to say everybody drives like me. Don't show up real good on camera. Dark blue. Dark blues and blacks are hard to show up on camera. But you do get nice front end detail with it. You get nice rear detail with it. And the Tesla model that is really popular because they flew it into outer space, that one is actually a Lotus. So the body was bought from Lotus, sent to America, where Tesla put their electric drivetrain in it. So a lot of people don't know that, but it's actually a Lotus with a Tesla drivetrain. So that's it for this week. Did find an ultra red. And some new Hot Wheels. Always happy to pick up Hot Wheels. And you can go in and spend $10 and get 10 new cars. Why not? Don't know what I'm going to do with them all. They do start accumulating, especially after the years of collecting. Let me know what you guys have been finding. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and please leave comments. Thank you.